Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Miss Sam. Hey, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Checking everybody's mental tonight. Don't two-step on my hater. Two-step on my hater. Two-step. Good evening, everybody. Y'all come on in. Invite somebody to the Blue Table Talk. Let's go, y'all. Bo, nurse for life. Hey, Miss Vanessa. Yeah. Down on me. Let's go, y'all. What's up, Sneaky? Come on. $1 billion. Out of heaven, somebody's gonna be mad. What's up, Sneaky?
What's going on? What's going on, Doc?
That we gon' do. Get to in our past. I'm just gon' two-step. Let's go, y'all. My hater. Well, Sneak, I just want to tell you filled in mighty well last week, my friend. How you doing, buddy?
I'm amazing as always. I'm waiting on our brand new moderator to come in here, Bougie Bree, the one you accepted
Bougie
for
Bree
me.
is in the building. Hey, Bougie Bree, she's out.
Is she in here? Is she in here?
Yes,
I told her when I go live to click on it. All right, outstanding.
She just showed up. Let's get Angel in here.
Oh, look, we got Victoria X in here. My Phoenix City, Alabama sister.
We got some folks. It's good to be back, y'all. I was in TikTok jail last week. Dr. Sims of all people. I'm in TikTok jail. I can go live again. Give me some, Sneaky. I can go live again, Sneaky. Give me some.
Here we go. Y'all put y'all hands together.
Yeah. That's what's up. Good evening, everybody. Compliments to everybody that served in our armed forces. We thank you for your service. We thank Sneaky. Coach Angel was married to a military man, and so she was very intimate with the armed forces, and he got deployed several times. So we're gonna start, ladies first. I want to know how you're doing. How's your mental? I wasn't able to go live last week, but you and Sneaky and a couple more people that was in the box, y'all handled it very well. And
thank you, sir.
It's good to know that you got a pinch hitter in a pinch. Come on, somebody. So, Coach Angel, how are you? How's your mental? And then we'll ask Sneaky. And then I want to know tonight, have y'all heard about the Francis Scott Key Bridge, baby? Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. Yeah, it got hit. And I used to be an engineer, so force equals mass times acceleration. So the bigger they are, the harder they hit. Come on, somebody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so come on, Coach Angel.
And they called out a Mayday signal before because they'd lost power.
That's right.
Before hitting it. But anyway, my mental, I'm great, grand, glorious. I'm easily at a 10. I'm exhausted. Today has been a rat race, running out everywhere. And then I got to 9:30 Eastern time.
Right.
I got a live lecture I got to sit in on for my law class. Whew, I'm tired.
But it's a good tired, because see, it'll be different if you were tired from doing nothing.
That is true. And back to the whole military thing. Yes, I was married to the Army for almost 20 years, and then I still work in defense. So I'm in defense and aerospace. I just work with the Space Force now and launching rockets.
That's good. All right, Sneaky.
Tomorrow, the last Delta Heavy rocket is going to be launched.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, nice. It is the last one. They've been using the Deltas for like almost 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So tomorrow is its sunset. Like they're no longer going to do them anymore. And they're replacing them with Atlas and Vulcan and obviously the Falcon 9s from SpaceX. So I'm a nerd. Sorry.
I like that. What's up, Minister E? Minister E is in the building. So, Sneaky, how's your mental tonight, my friend?
Oh man, I'm sitting at a 9.99 because nothing's perfect. 9.99. I got my grand. I don't know if you saw that video of me, and my
I
grandbaby.
saw
Oh,
short
short
round.
round.
You know, I said,
Oh
hey, short
yeah,
round.
absolutely. That boy got my heart. But I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Amen.
Not worried about anything. Trying to do some expansions, increasing some revenue. With me and Kim are doing some things real estate wise. Um,
Oh, and by the way, I
yes,
wanted you to know I don't like quiche per se, but that quiche you made with the scallops and the shrimp, I want me some quiche now.
dude, I did it with goose eggs.
I
Goose
saw
egg
that.
quiches.
And
I
guess what
know,
I
right?
learned, Coach Angel? Guess what I learned, Coach Angel? Goose eggs are bigger than turkey eggs and chicken eggs.
Yeah, yeah. I got a friend of mine that I work
I'm
with, and
allergic
he
to
raises
goose.
chickens, he raises ducks, and he raises geese. And I give him a little bit of money to buy feed, and he keeps me in eggs. And Easter's
That's
coming
good.
too. Shoot.
Let's chase a rabbit. Let's chase a rabbit. What's the taste of a goose egg versus a regular egg?
You can't tell the difference. They're just
Okay.
bigger in size. The yolks
Okay.
are clearer. Um, but other than that, listen, when I was in Kuwait, I did one, two, three. I think I did four quiches out of one ostrich egg.
Hey, fly. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey,
they're
fly.
that big. I had to
They're
open it
huge,
carefully.
right?
They're huge. Yeah, I did four quiches out of one ostrich egg,
How about that? How about that?
and the
I got
ostrich eggs are real. They're richer. They're a lot richer. They're a lot richer.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Um, so
I'm sure it's probably more cholesterol too, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. A lot more calories to feed those babies.
so I'm allergic to duck, so I can't do duck or goose.
Wow, that's why the Lord
Wow.
made chickens.
Love me some
I
chickens.
had a chicken wrap tonight, and my baby has some chicken wings tonight, and we're gonna have some more chicken wings tomorrow when we go play pool. Tomorrow is her day, so we're gonna hang out all day tomorrow. So we're looking forward to that. Hey, buddy.
I have a request. If it's just going to be us three, can you bring in Bougie Bree? She has
Let me
great
see. Let me
insight.
see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see.
If she can come in, if she's on the
Question question on the table tonight.
yes sir.
Should your husband be required to have a permission slip
Oh, she said, oh no,
in order to leave
never
the
mind.
house?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to come on.
She says, oh
Okay.
no.
Well, you're welcome anytime to sit in the hot seat. So our icebreaker tonight.
Yes sir.
I talked to Sneaky about this in our pre-production meeting, and I talked to Coach Angel about it. Should a husband, and I guess the wife for that matter, should a husband be required to have a permission slip before he hangs out? And I'll let Sneaky open up tonight.
Well, I'll say that, and we talked about this earlier.
Right.
Um, the whole needing permission, that depends on how you look at it. The way I look at it is
Right.
I don't like being out of pocket with my wife. Okay.
Right.
Based on our relationship, and we've been together for a long time, I want her to know I'm where I'm supposed to be. So when
Yeah.
I get to work, I send a text, hey babe, I made it safely. Have a good day.
Yeah.
I love you. She'll send me a
Thank you.
text to respond that she got it. If I'm out
That's
and
right.
she's out, I'm saying, hey, the roads are bad. Let me know when you make it back home. We just do that.
Hmm.
That's right.
Last week,
That's what
my
grown folks
boss,
do. That's what
exactly.
grown folks do.
Last week, my boss had his birthday, and I didn't know. I got to work. I was like, "Hey, man, what you doing?" He said, "Man, today's my birthday." Oh, snap! Hey, I'm going to treat you to a beer and a drink. He said, "Hey, man, I appreciate that." And I shot Kim a text. "Hey, babe, I'm gonna be a little bit late. I'm having a beer and a drink with my boss. It's his birthday." Now, it wasn't. Is it okay if I just said, "Hey, I'm doing this just so you know." Okay, and she shot me back a text. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
There you
So
go.
it's a difference. Henpeck, I can't do nothing without her permission or respect. Babe,
That's
I'm
it.
doing this just so you know where I'm at.
Yeah, I check in. I check in.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
baby contract me. My baby contract me. Coach Angel, did you make your husband sign a permission slip?
Well, was it before he cheated or after he cheated? 'Cause
Wait, so talk to us. Talk to us.
So before he cheated, no, absolutely not. But I think it was out of you and I talked about this respect. We
Right.
respected each other. Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. You got anything planned, or do you mind?
Right.
Or he would go and hang out with folks from work or wherever, and hey, do you mind? No, go have fun. See you later.
Right. Right.
So it's really about and Celtics fan, he also made a good point. It's trust and it's respect.
That's
And
right.
Yes.
for me, after he cheated, well, that trust was broken.
Right.
And then it was, look, there's some parameters that need to be put in place. When I text you, answer.
Right.
If I
So let's pull a thread real quick because we're gonna let you go a little early tonight to get prep for your class. Did the trust? Did you ever allow the trust to be rebuilt?
Yes, it took 5 years, but yes.
Okay. Okay.
So, and there were things like, and how I found out he cheated was because he wouldn't answer my call and he
Okay.
wouldn't respond to my text.
Okay.
And a man who has his phone in his hand all the time. Um, and he was at Fort Hood at the time, and we were in Southern
Okay.
California. So, how he rebuilt it,
Regina.
Regina, is the parameters were put in place. Number one, we had to go to counseling, couples
Okay.
marriage counseling. Number
Okay.
two, it was when I call, you answer the phone. If you can't answer the phone, send me a text message and then call me back later.
Right.
If I text you, respond. If
That's
I
right.
ask you to, when you going somewhere, you need to tell me where you're going. There's no more just, going out freely. And it took me, he didn't have to do that for the full 5 years, but it took me a full 5 years to reestablish that after
Wow.
counseling.
Wow.
I'm, I'm
Um,
gonna jump in real quick.
Come
It's
on.
impossible for him to build that by himself. Once you break trust, it takes a willingness and a cooperation between two people to even try to get that way.
That's
Okay.
right.
He
That's
can't
right.
fix it by himself. He can break it by himself, but he
Yeah.
right.
can't fix it by himself.
Yeah.
I can't speak
And
for
now,
anybody, but
yeah. And now
So
that we're older, Sneak, and this is our second marriage. I'm big. I don't want to break that trust now. And you, when you're younger, older, it may be a little bit of difference. And there's some very mature young people. But where I am now, where we are now, and the way she looks at me now, the way we look at each other, I don't want to do anything to break the trust. She doesn't require me to check in, but like we're both saying, I do it out of respect. She can pretty much track me. She knows exactly where I am. She can track. If you call her in the middle of the day, she knows exactly where I am.
yeah. But see, now back
it,
in my day, I
Okay.
was a cash money freaking asshole. I was. All right. I was arrogant. I'd leave. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm back when I'll be back. I put my wife through a lot of shit, and it
You
took
did.
me
You did.
years to turn into this guy. And the reason my wife can have whatever I can give her all the
Come
time,
on.
anytime, is because she went through that battle.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
So
I
and
might
I
have been in
love that,
countries fighting and
Sneaky.
shooting, but she was putting up with my shit. She
Yeah.
deserves everything.
so
That's
my
good. So
ex,
when did that? And we talked about this 80 episodes ago. When did that light bulb come on for you? When did you become this man that you are today?
Oh, um, I'll tell you this. There was a sequence of events. Now I've been to war and I've been afraid. Okay, still did the job, but there's been times where I have been scared. But I have never been so scared until I thought I was going to lose my wife. Okay. I've
Wow.
jumped out of airplanes. I've been shot at. I've
That
had
is
bombs
so
blow up next
good.
to me,
That
blah, blah,
is so
blah.
good.
But I have never been so afraid when I thought I was going to mess up so much that I was going to lose my wife.
That's where I
That just
am.
shook my core. All right.
Yeah.
That made my bones move.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, and I'm far from perfect, but I'm far from a dumbass. I know what I need to do.
Yeah. I do not want to sing that song by the Temptations and Luther Vandross. Since I lost my
But babe, see now,
baby.
Bree said that. She said, "Cash money on this. Afraid and scared are different. I've been
Of course.
afraid a lot. Afraid that something might go wrong. So we might die. We might get hurt. But I wasn't scared until I thought I was going to lose my wife.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
Albert. Yeah, it's one of those things where my ex, when we went through whatever, he was very patient, he was very willing, and if I threw a fit or, because I was feeling some type of way,
Right. Right.
he was very understanding. He was like, it's my fault you even feel this way. So
Wow.
that is how we were able to rebuild it together, because he had accountability,
That's
and
good.
he acknowledged that what he did was why I was feeling the way I was feeling.
Okay,
Mhm.
so talk to that for us, Angel. Talk from both perspectives when somebody cheats, because I taught my class today and I told them, when you love somebody, don't focus on what can break us up, focus on what can keep us together. It's two different energies. So speak to the couples, and I'm thinking about doing a webinar and talking to couples, and this will be part of that webinar. Talk from both perspective, the cheater, the cheater, and the cheatee, the one that was cheated on. What kind of thought process do you go through?
Well, number one, when I found out, because he gave me the passcode to his voicemail, and
Okay.
he was going to Austin from Hood, um, for they had a weekend before they were deploying to Iraq the first time. So this is like 2004. And so I told him, be careful, because it's still rough in that area and you are the only Black person in your unit.
Right.
So be mindful of where you are in Texas and that sort of thing. He
Right.
was like, yeah, I'll call you. So when he didn't call, and it's now almost 5 hours after when he said he would call to make me feel
Oh.
better, I checked his voicemail to be like, oh my God, something's happened to him. You know, and there were 11 messages from a woman, Misty.
Okay.
11 messages. And then when she started, I was like, oh, this is just one of his soldiers, whatever. It's one of his soldiers. Didn't think anything of it.
Right.
By message 11, I was like, oh, hell no. So, of course, phone call
Right.
was, and he didn't answer it. You're busted. Thank you. You're
Right.
busted. You got to be the dumbest man on the planet. I have full and complete total power of attorney over everything you own.
Right.
So my comment to him directly was, you stole the innocence of our relationship and trust.
Wow. Wow.
Powerful.
Yep. There you go.
Wow. That Angel, we're gonna put a pin there. We got a special guest tonight. And
Hey,
before we
Bobby.
bring Dr. Michael
Hey.
here on, talking about trust and respect in relationships between men and women, before we give him 5 minutes of firepower, we're gonna play a song and y'all hit that screen. I need a good 3,000 hearts before we turn his mic on. So y'all get to tapping that screen. If you're not tapping, you napping. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Come on, y'all. Tap that screen. Tap that screen.
Don't do this, Deborah. Not you.
Listen, man, I come all the way from Hopkins, South Carolina to be with y'all, man. I come a long way, but I can't stay too long. Yeah. I gotta keep moving. So my girl, she waits.
To Sneaky's point. To Sneaky point. Come on, Sneaky. I dedicate this to Sneaky and Dr. Hill.
Call me Bumpy, brother. Bumpy.
Y'all listen to this. King George.
I gotta keep moving. I used to hang out every night,
Hey.
running around in the clubs. Yeah, I thought I had everything. I thought I never needed love. That's when God
God sent to me. Yeah.
straight down from up above. Came and set me off my feet.
Show me a meaning of true love.
Now my friends,
Come on, y'all.
don't hang.
Come on, Missy. Y'all tap that screen.
People laugh when you call my name.
Little old man and Bonnie Pooper. But
Come
I
on.
Find me a good
Hey.
man, and I don't care what they say. Tell them when I get time, I might
I can't come through the stay, can't stay too long. Come on, Sneaky.
I gotta keep moving.
Come on, Dr. Bumpy. Girl, she waiting.
I
I
don't
wanna
wanna
keep foolish. I got a good thing going on.
Going
Gotta
on.
lose it. Thanks, y'all.
stay too long.
Can't stay too
All right,
long.
we got Dr. Bumpy. We got Dr. Michael Hill.
Hey,
He's an
Bumpy,
awesome man.
Bumpy.
So give it up for him, Sneak. Give it up for him,
Y'all put it
Sneak.
together for Bumpy Johnson. Coming to the mic.
What's up, love? Good evening, everybody.
What's
We
going on,
almost at 3,000. We're almost at 3,000. Y'all tap this and keep
Oh, we
tapping.
gonna get
Doc-
that. Don't worry about that.
Come
That's
on,
gonna be
Doctor.
Bumpy. I'm bumpy.
Come on, Doctor. Come on, Doc. Talk to us tonight, man. How powerful is respect and trust in a relationship, big
Hey,
man?
this man, let me tell you something. First, you gotta have that respect.
Yeah,
I'm the type of person, I'm gonna respect you first, because if I respect you first, you ain't got no other alternative but to respect me back.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
And then the other part of that you asked me was what again?
What trust, the importance of respect and trust in the relationship, and when you get married.
Okay, listen.
If your wife asked you, if your wife demanded for you to have a permission slip before you went anywhere, how would that hit you?
Oh, we ain't doing no permission slips. Oh, that's not even an option.
Huh?
That's not an option. But let me say
Okay.
this. As far as the trust factor with women, a lot of women aren't with the man they want to be with. They're with the man they have access to.
Whoa. You can't drop a bomb like that, man. Hold up. That's a whole nother broadcast, Dr. Hill. Wait a minute now. Rewind that and say that for the people on the back row.
A lot of women and men are not with the person they want to be with. They're with the person they have access to.
Wow.
Did we just talk about this?
I got this. Slow down. Be easy with it. Listen, the thing
We
is,
just talked about this.
We sure did.
but check
That
this out.
those women who are out there just, throwing it around in a circle, and then they sad and mad because they ain't got the man that they want. And
Wow.
instead, they're
They're
got
with the
the
man they have
woman.
access to. But see
Wow.
here's the big catch to that access, right?
Okay.
A lot of women in this day and time, they don't want a sincere, real man.
Wow.
They want to fix a problem. They want to fix. They want to wait a minute. I'll get you, Maria. Hold on. Listen to me. I'm telling you some real true stuff. A lot of women this day and time
Wow.
want a man that they can fix and control.
Oh.
But if you find a woman that's genuine, love you unconditionally, wholeheartedly, you
Yeah.
gotta stick with that woman.
Oh yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm
then-
not going
As far
anywhere.
as the trust factor, you gotta ask yourself one question. You don't trust me, but did you trust the last one you was with?
Sometimes if a woman doesn't trust a man, it's because she doesn't trust herself.
Okay.
She knows what she'll do, so she assumes that he'll do the same thing.
Oh,
Facts.
But me personally, I'm 50 and single and happy.
wait a minute. Are you happy, Angel? You just can't, Angel. We about to let you go because me and the fellas gonna talk tonight. But tell everybody that you are a coach. If they don't want to work with me, Dr. Hill, he's a trained psychologist. He's a Dr. Hill. What's your credentials, Doc?
PhD in educational psych.
Okay, he's smart like all of us too. He's smart. Sneaky got a PhD in life.
Exactly. I've been doing this for over half a century. I can tell you how to live.
So, Coach Angel, give your information real quick before we let you go, and tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Well, you can get in touch with me by hitting me in my DMs. I do check them. Make sure you following me. If you don't want a male as a life coach, please be sure to reach out to me. I do have a couple slots that are available. Law school is kind of taking up a couple of the other slots, but also you can find me on Amazon. Just search my name. And it is a 25 question self-guided journal called Hunt the Good. And it starts out how you see yourself. It's really mostly about self-love and how to get past your childhood and or relationship hurts and become better and not bitter. So hit me in my DMs. And yeah, I got an hour before
That's good.
my
Good.
lecture.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, we appreciate
absolutely.
you. Okay.
All right, take care.
We love you, girl.
I love you guys too.
All right, fella. So back to your point, Dr. Hill.
We're gonna go with Bumpy.
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
with
all
Bumpy
right,
Johnson.
Bumpy.
Bumpy Johnson.
So you say women they don't want a real man. Unpack that a little bit. Define a real man for us tonight.
A man that's gonna love you unconditionally, wholeheartedly, support you, respect
Thank
you,
you.
and cherish you.
Amen.
I'll tell you this. The woman that I have, and we got married at 19. Okay. But we were dating way before that. All right. Although I was fine as hell, I was a little geeky guy. Okay. I wasn't a jock. I wasn't one of the football players. I
Okay.
wasn't all of that stuff. I was just, I was just me. Now I was doing, gang banging, do a little bit of slicky boy stuff,
Uh-oh.
long hair. I wish I had pictures, but right place at the right time. Okay. And I was going to do something for her brothers, and then I saw
Right.
her, and then I started going over there less and less for the brothers and more to see her. Now, 34 years
Right.
later, we're still married. Okay. So she has seen me from nothing to this. All right.
Wow.
We wouldn't have
Wow.
anything. Everything we have, we got together. It doesn't matter who was in the lead because it wasn't always me in the lead. When I'm gone in the country doing whatever, she handles everything here. That's why I
Yeah.
bought her the other house and gave it to her. That's why I bought this house. This is her house. It don't matter
That's
who's
awesome.
paying for
That's
it.
awesome.
Okay. This is her stuff. I'm just glad to be here. I love that
That's so
woman.
good. That's
And
so
I'll
good,
do
Steve.
anything for her. I fear for anyone to go up against my family.
All
Okay.
right, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff, Sneak. Well, Dr. Bumpy. So we said what a real man is, and a lot of the people in the chat was like, "Well, that's a man perspective." Well, of course. So, Bumpy, what's a real woman in your definition? When you look for a woman, when you look across the landscape of social media, etc., when it comes to a woman, what are you looking for?
First of all, you gotta respect yourself.
Right.
And I don't need a loud woman. You don't have to be loud to be seen
Oh, come on, somebody.
or heard. And for the most part, love yourself, then I'll be able to love you.
Amen.
Leave all the
Yeah.
prerequisites out the way. That's part of the issue with especially African American relationships. A lot of women have a lot of prerequisites. Oh, he got to be 6 foot or 6'5". He got to
Well,
be.
hey, and when
I'm
we
a
have
fat
preferences, they
dude.
get mad at us. They get mad at us, Doc or Bumpy. They get mad at us, Bump.
Well, listen, all them prerequisites, he got to be 6'5". He got to weigh 190, 200. I'm a fat dude. I ain't never
Me
had a
too.
problem getting a
Me
woman.
too.
And I still don't.
I'll tell you this. And this is only if I didn't have my wife. If I was looking for a woman,
Mhm.
all right, the first thing I'm looking for is
What you
self-esteem. I'm
Come
looking for
on.
self-esteem. Okay. I want a beautiful woman. I don't need a pretty one. I want a beautiful woman. That
Right.
means her attitude, her stature, the way she feels about herself, the way she dresses. You know what I really love?
What?
A proud walk. Man, you get a woman that can sashay across a room with
Come
pride,
Come
you
on.
got my attention.
And all covered up too. I want them covered up.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I want something to imagine. Now, I'm not opposed to some hips. I'm not talking about just hips. I want some butt. I'm a black guy.
But you know what, though?
Okay, I want a little bit of junk.
Come on. Come
You know,
on.
breast, big, small. That's not. I like a little junk, but I like
Yeah.
attitude. I like
You know what?
I like someone that's proud of themselves and someone that I'm proud to be seen with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get mad when someone looks at my woman. Man, she fine. I was like, man, that woman, she fine to you? Yeah, she fine. That's my wife, dude. Yes, she fine.
Is cute. When I showed
Yeah.
my picture, I showed it in class today. They were like, "Ooh, she is cute." I said, "That's my baby right there. She keep me young." Thanks for the gifts, y'all. Listen, we
Yeah.
gotta hit that. Y'all gotta tap that screen. We got somebody else we're gonna put on the hot seat. We want the fellas to talk tonight.
But you know what's
I
crazy?
Yeah.
One thing I'm looking for in a woman, and my baby has this nailed down. She appreciates me. And y'all
Oh
may
yeah.
laugh at that. Y'all may laugh at that and run me off this screen. But my
Hmm.
baby appreciates me. That's part of my love language. She appreciates me, and I appreciate her. She appreciates me. You love me, don't you, boo boo?
But you know what? I'm gonna
She
say
said
this here.
that. She
Yes,
said
sir.
that.
I think I had to change my perspective on what I was looking for in a woman, and I
Okay.
had to realize that I'm tired of looking for the same thing.
Yeah.
So now I want to look at your heart. I don't need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know your heart. I need to know what you got inside your heart. You can be fine, you can be fat, but I want to know your heart.
That's
Mm,
good. That's good. That's good, Bumpy.
mm.
That's
That's
where love
good.
comes
You
from.
said
Love
you
comes from
said
the heart.
you said you changed it up a little bit, didn't you?
I had to. I had to. And the reason I had to is because we get caught up with the big button and smile,
Yeah.
and we get caught up. No, no,
Yeah.
no. We get caught up with the big button and smile, and we
Yeah.
also get caught up to the fact of, oh, this woman might be a GS-15 in the government. She got money. She driving a Range Rover, Lexus. Guess what? I'm driving Range Rover. So what's that mean?
Right.
God give it, God take it away.
Come
You know
on.
what's the funny thing? Some of the most beautiful women don't get talked to because dudes get scared to talk to them.
Of
Right.
course,
Oh man, she too
I
fun.
tell
Oh,
my class that all
oh
the
man, I
time.
ain't talking to. I'm like, dude, shoot your shot. The worst thing that happened is no. You know what I'm
Pretty,
saying?
pretty
Sneaky.
people.
But hold
Yeah.
up. Here's the thing, Sneak.
Yeah,
I get that part, but guess what?
yeah, yeah.
Guess what? You ready for this one?
Oh, that hit me.
Even when you shoot your shot, you got to deal with the attitude sometimes. Who
Well, that's
got time to
true.
deal with that foolishness?
Look, once you shoot your shot, and then we're gonna banter back and forth. Once you shoot your shot, you
good.
still gotta vet them. There's a vetting process
You right.
because
I get that.
there could be a beautiful woman inside and out that I think, but if you smack, you're on your way out. There's some stuff that I just can't deal with.
Yeah, let's put them to the test. Let's put them to the test. Ladies, the
Oh,
ladies in the chat. The ladies in the chat, rank your attitude for us, and you know what
but
we're
hold
talking
on.
about. 1 to
Check this
10.
out.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
I went out with someone, right? We
Hmm.
went
Okay.
went to dinner. I'm watching this woman eat. I'm like, good Lord have mercy. Did she eat yesterday, the day before? What?
Hey, Mayor.
I
Did you
had,
take it to the Cheesecake Factory?
no, we went to a steak joint. More,
Okay.
so anyway, I had one piece of steak, man. The steak was good as hell.
I know
Hmm.
it was.
Do you know this woman put her fork and took my piece of steak?
No, she did.
Yes, she
See,
did.
see right there. Right.
All I
Oh,
can do is
finish,
look at her
finish.
like, are you serious?
Listen,
Are you serious?
listen. I've been married to my wife for over 30 years,
Right.
and this is how I know I love this woman.
Come on.
Because I absolutely hate, and I'm not even pulling back, hate, abhor. There's no stronger feeling of disgust if you put your fork in my plate.
What?
And
Sneaky.
I absolutely hate that. If I order you something,
Hey, Trucker.
look, we can both order the exact same thing. Oh, yours
Uh-huh.
looks better. Now I'm used to it. My wife's got me trained. I expected that.
Yeah, my baby eat off my
And she's
plate,
the
too.
only one that can
The
do that. She
only
go
one.
on my plate, and I don't mind it. It still makes I get that funny feeling in the back of my neck. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but she does it. I accept it. She does it on purpose because she know I freaking she does.
But ain't that crazy, man?
Bumpy, I want to know what did you say when that girl snatched your steak off your plate? What did you say? And I want you to be honest.
What the hell are you doing? Are you serious?
Come on, Bumpy.
Or was you just that damn hungry?
The only person on this planet
That's
that can
funny,
put
Keith.
their
That's
fork
funny,
or
Val. That's
that
funny.
can go into my plate, and I won't say anything is my beautiful Kim. Somebody else gonna get cut. You gonna get cut, bit. Something's gonna happen to you.
Hey,
Don't
I
mess
bet
with my
short
plate.
round. I bet short round can eat off your plate.
Well, I'm going to share with him. That's different.
Okay.
Once again, though, what I always say, they have the advantage because I love them.
But see,
Right.
and then she had the nerve to say, this is a part of us getting to know each other.
Oh
No,
my.
the hell it ain't.
Hey, let me ask
Look.
this. Hey, let's ask this because that's good information. Who paid for the meal?
My dumb ass paid for it. But that was the
Okay.
last one she got from me.
Look, I'd have paid for that Uber on her way home. Reach your
Oh, no, no,
monthly.
no. Oh,
Bye.
no.
We'll say no.
Uh, pull
Good
right
evening
up,
again, everybody. Welcome. We got, hey, thank
I
y'all.
pulled
We
right up
got
in the
over.
gas station.
Yeah.
I need some gas. What you got on it?
Bumpy, you got to come back next week. Bumpy, can you tell everybody? Everybody want to know this. Can you be a regular fixture on the Blue Table Talk for Men?
Yeah, we can do that for you.
Huh?
Oh yeah, man, come back.
I was,
We
so,
love you, Bumpy.
love you guys too, man. This was really cool, man. But you know what, though?
Absolutely.
Seriously, we got to get back to educating our African American men.
That's why we're here.
And
This is why we're here, Bumpy.
Yeah,
we had a brother
absolutely.
this morning online. This morning, he was on dialysis on the chat,
Yes, sir.
and he was going through it so bad, man. And
Wow.
I asked him. I heard it. I'm ready. Um, hey, hold on one second, Kevin. Look out here. Look on this. Go through this door.
Hey, Bougie, if you're ready, you can jump on in here now. I'm sure Dr. Sims will bring you in.
Here's my
She said,
thing.
Yeah, we got to.
We got to educate these brothers, man,
Yes,
on
sir.
respecting these women.
R
But the
E
dude
S P E C T.
this morning, the dude said that his father was beating up on his mother,
Wow.
and he was so tired of it, he actually wanted to do something to his father. I said, man, you don't do that.
Wow.
Don't do that.
Wow.
He told me his exact. He said he didn't want to even go home. He was gonna go to a rest stop, and sleep there for overnight. Man, don't do that.
My Lord.
You're gonna get off of dialysis,
Hey, Floss.
and you have to do something. You have to
Yeah.
go home, put your feet up and stuff.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I'll be all right. Nah, man. He said, man, I don't have no money. I sent him a cash app.
Okay.
And the crazy part about it, I prayed with him right online
Amen.
because he needed it. But we got
Thank
to
you,
educate
Bumpy.
these brothers, man,
Yeah.
because they're going out the world backwards.
I totally agree. Bumpy, the reason we're here, that's a great segue. You looking in my notes. The reason we're here, the reason Sneaky and I started this, and we have some other brothers, and they ventured on they're doing some wonderful things on their own. And we got men and we got the ladies. We open up to the ladies. The main reason we're here is not that men don't need help, we don't get help. And this is a safe space for men. We can laugh, we can joke, we can smoke and drink and have a good time and cut up and laugh. It's barbershop talk on steroids. When a man hurts, he doesn't let just anybody know he's hurting. But I want this to be a safe space for men, parenthetically women, where we can just come and cut up and work on our mental health and no judgment. We don't gossip. We don't talk about each other. We are family, and I appreciate you. And I've been at you and after you a long time, and I appreciate you finally taking the bait and swallowing the hook, and we reeled you in because you are a great asset to this body of young men.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm still a work in progress myself.
What man? Hey! I had to
Keep it a
apologize
buck.
this week myself.
You gotta keep it a buck, man. Gotta keep it a buck.
Yeah, we got.
We
Yeah,
got-
thank you, man. Well, listen, you behave yourself, and we'll see you next week. Okay?
All right, y'all be blessed. Peace.
You too, brother.
Hey, Sneaky, introduce this bougie Barbie. Introduce her to us.
Bougie Bree. You know,
Bougie
she
Bree.
had a big channel, and then that was taken from her. And then she started again, and she reached out, hey, can we, I'm trying to grow. I was like, girl, I got you. All right. I like her attitude. She's unique. She's unique. She's just gone through a little bit of trauma. I'll let her talk about that. But
Okay.
she wanted to be involved. I asked you. You said she could, and I was like, all right, come on, baby. I got
Come
you.
on, bougie Bree. I don't know why did I say bougie Barbie, but bougie Bree.
It's definitely not
Hey, bougie
Barbie,
Bree.
that's for sure. It's definitely not Barbie, that's for sure. I can promise you on that. Yeah.
Well, introduce yourself to everybody.
No, my name is Bree, and I am a social worker. I work in human trafficking, rescue, and retrieval of preteen and teenage
Okay.
girls. I have a bachelor's in political science, history. I have a master's in social work, and I'm working on my master's in nonprofit. So
Okay.
I'm a big dork. So, but I wanted to come on here, especially because y'all are being very masculine in here. The vibes are very masculine. So yes, puff out the chest, puff out the chest. Yes, yes, yes. I
Oh,
just
me
found it
Tarzan.
interesting the things that I was. Yeah, me big man. I thought it was very interesting.
Well, I
Me
appreciate
drag
that.
woman to the
What?
cave.
Well, let me ask you this then, my friend. What do you look in or look at? Because you made a comment on this. What makes a real man? What impresses you, or what gets your respect from a man?
Um, I'm single. I have been single my entire life. I
Okay.
have never, and I'm being this 100% honest, I've never been in a real meaningful relationship. I'm 44 next month.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And there's a lot of factors why I was chasing that diploma, and then I
Yeah.
got involved in some other stuff,
Okay.
some, drug life. I've been clean for 17 years. But in all of that, bless you. I
Thank
know
you,
what I
brother.
want right now. I
Okay.
want an honest partner. I
Okay.
want my mom. Let me tell you this. My mom told me. My mom is gone. She told me, Bree, do not sit down at a table with somebody that ain't got food on their plate, because they're gonna pick off your plate and then you're gonna be hungry. So make
What?
sure you sit down at a
Wow.
table with somebody that got the same amount of food or more, because you need to make sure he can take care of you. You
I
understand? And that does
that
not mean
was good.
financially, that not financially, but in all the other ways that you're supposed to be taken care of. Now, men looking for a big butt in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, you want an honest woman, you want a real woman, you want an authentic woman, you want a woman that can walk in
Definitely.
the room and own the room and then have to say nothing. She don't have to say nothing. She can walk in there with flip flops and a t-shirt and some shorts, and she owns the room, because
I
that's
Hmm.
love
Bree.
that. I
That's Bree
love
right
that.
there.
So I got to give you this. I got to give it to you.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
So my mom, she was a smart woman. She was a smart
That's
woman.
awesome.
So I keep
That
my
is
plate
awesome.
full until somebody come with their plate with a little bit more, maybe some egg rolls on that, on top of that orange chicken. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm not gonna be bothered. I'm not
Well,
gonna be
listen.
bothered.
Well, listen. Since you're here and we have room, if you would like to be a part of us every Wednesday night, you're more than welcome to be part of our family. Okay.
I appreciate the offer. I'm gonna dip off now because y'all got me
Okay.
riled up in the gym.
Wait,
So
And
wait.
that was
man,
Let
on
me
purpose. That was
let me
on
man,
defend
purpose. That was
ourselves.
on purpose. That was on
Let
purpose.
let me defend ourselves, Bree. Normally, we have our female counterparts here, and it's a give and take. It's not always masculine, but we had
Hey,
A.
golf
Marie
clap.
was in, but she had to take care of something, and we just
Yeah.
ended up with guys. And we just kind of went that way to ruffle some feathers, and we got you in here, so that's great. But this is not. This is the Blue Table Talk for men and women, and we impart our knowledge or our experiences, but we definitely receive what the female counterparts have. I learned so much in here, not just from men, me, Tarzan, you, Jane, but Jane has a whole lot of input. 50-50.
Hello.
We learn just as much. They give us the blueprint on what we need to figure out from the women's perspective, and we try to do the same thing from the male's perspective. So it's not
and
a
and we are old school. Sneaky and I, you got 100+ years right here betwixt
right.
us. We have young men, but we old school. We respect our wives. You better believe we respect our wives. But our wives give us the latitude to lead. And we have if I have to have the last word, she trusts me. She trusts us and all that good stuff. So listen, I'm sure he can speak to this with his Kim. My baby's spoiled. When I say spoiled, she's spoiled with a T.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
She get what she
I
wants. She
try.
get what she wants.
I give my wife and my daughters
Amen.
everything that I can. What my wife gives me is peace. And
Hello.
when the world beats me down, because I'm the one that leaves every day, and when the world beats me down, all
Yeah.
I need is her bosom. I
That
read, and
boy.
she's like, "How was your day?" And if it's
Yeah.
one of those, she like, "Come here,"
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she
That's a
and look,
great place.
and she
Yeah.
fixed
That's a
every chink in
great.
my armor. She
Yeah.
fixes it, and I can go out and fight again.
Mel, come on, Mel. You got 5 minutes in the hot seat, Mel. Drop some wisdom on everybody, Mel. Why have you been so successful, not only in life, but in your relationship? What are a couple of 3 things that you hang your hat on that has gotten you through this thing called life, brother Mel?
The first thing would be the relationship that I had with my father,
Okay.
because he instilled a lot of things in me. My father was one of them. I said, Dad, it's a relationship 50-50. My father said 49-49, 2% on the ship, but I'm the only one with the key to the 2%.
I like that.
All right now. All
And I was
right
like,
now.
huh? He goes, we discuss everything, but if a decision is to be made, that has
That's
to be
right.
made, I'm going to hold my father was a pastor as well. I'm going
That's
to
right.
hold my position of the husband. I'll deal with what comes after. And I was like, okay. Number 2, I'm gonna give you a story. My wife is one of 8. My wife was in Detroit while we were dating. I've been married now 27 years. She was
Amen.
in Detroit babysitting for a brother. She's like, I kind of like it here. I think I might move here. I was there that next morning, picked her up.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it with us, man, we have to get off the ego thing. If it's meant to be yours, it's going to be yours. You might have to put some work in.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want everything to be easy. My son, 25, he asked me one day, he said, Dad, will you invest? He said, what's the best investment you've made? I said, your mom.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
He go, no. He went, oh, no, I'm serious. I'm like, no.
I'm
I said,
serious
think about it.
too.
Right. I said, the investment is because you could see past, most people buy an investment, you want to buy low and sell high.
Right.
But when you talk about a person, it's for the long run. This is something that you investing in. It's like a bond.
That's good, Mel. That's
Realistically,
good.
I might have got it in its infant state, but when the time came, I knew this was going to pay off. And my
Yeah.
father's big thing was always get with somebody who can bring the best out of you.
Out of
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That's the
sir.
part.
I got to find a word on that. That's so good, Mel. Mel, just be here every week with us, man. Can you be here?
I put in as much as I can because when I miss it, you miss it. You be like, man,
All
man.
right. Man, I was fiending last Wednesday, man. I was hurting last Wednesday.
I
And
saw
Sneaky
because
held it down. I was fiending,
in here
man.
with Sneaky. I was in Sneaky's.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in
I
here.
saw you.
Thank you,
I
sir.
saw you.
But this
Hey,
is the
Lisa
part.
Marie.
When they ask, oh, this room, well, if you say the room has got masculine, it became normal because it was just men. Men are in.
Yeah.
I had, okay, let me get this. My nephew by marriage called me today.
Okay.
And he was
Okay.
like, what him and his wife is going through. He said,
Okay.
man, I just got to get some advice. I said, okay, first advice I'm going to give you. I said, when you get married, there was only 2 people that came together, a husband and a wife. When
That's
the
right.
third person shows up, they were either born or invited.
There you go.
He go, what?
That's
I said,
good.
keep as many people as you can out of your relationship,
Number
Yes.
one.
me included. And he goes, what? I said, because when you call a person to ask for their advice, I said, this is how the sentence would start off. If it were me.
There you go. There you go.
He
That's
goes, I
good.
said, so cut that out. I said, number 2, learn to listen and listen to learn.
That's
I
good.
said, women want to be listened to. They don't want to just be heard.
That's
Mhm.
good. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
And are you serious? I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you anything.
Come on, T. That's good. That's good, Mel.
I'm talking about listening means I'm trying to get an understanding.
There
If
you
my
go.
wife did not like red dresses, why would I go buy everything red?
Come on. Come on. Come on,
When
Mel.
me and my wife were dating, I'm now this is the funny story. I'm in Cleveland. It was an outlet that had the Gucci outlet, all that down in Cincinnati. So we talking about a 3.5-hour ride. So this one day I said, well, let's go shopping. She didn't know I was going to drive all the way to Cincinnati.
Right.
I take her, go shopping. I said, you want that? All right, get it. You want that? Yeah, I got it. So we coming all the way home. Matter of fact, I had drove down there in my vet, coming home. And I said, man, that was a cheap date. She goes, a cheap date? I said, yeah. She goes,
Yeah.
what you mean? I said, anything you would have picked, I was going to buy. I had took out like $2,000 to spend on it. You ain't tell me. I said, I ain't no fool.
That's it, man.
Hey, if I tell you I got $2,000 to spend, you gonna spend
That's right.
$1,999.99.
Now you gonna spend 2,100, 2,100.
I tell you, Dr. Sims, what did I tell you? I'm so selfish.
I
I'll buy
love
my
Mel.
wife
Thank you,
whatever she
Mel.
wants so I can get what I want. That's how
Hey,
selfish I am.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
You understand. We understand. Mel understand. He's gonna be a permanent fixture. We got
Yes.
Bougie Bree. We have
Yes.
added to our family. Coach Ned should be here next week. I kind of wanted to just talk to the fellas tonight. It got masculine. We men, we old school. And somebody just asked, he said, where are these single men like these older men? Trust. We've been through the wine press.
I
We
know.
have been through the wine press. Trust us. See, we fermented now.
Absolutely. Look, we double
Yeah.
brewed.
Yeah, we fermented
We
now.
absolutely. But you're not going to find, well, you may. I'm not, nothing's absolute. But I think you'd be hard pressed to find a young man with this knowledge. It
That's
would be
right.
hard pressed to find a young man with these outlooks because we've been through. Don't let this young looking face fool you. I'm
Hello.
57. I'll be 58 in September. All right.
June for
Yeah,
me.
I just got good jeans, corduroys, and plastic going on. But yeah, there's one thing that Mel just said that's important. I've been married so long because my wife makes me better.
Amen. Amen.
She makes me better. When I feel like I can't, she says, yes, she can. She said, baby, I need you to fix such and such. I'm like, you think I can fix anything? She says, I do.
Yeah. Hello. Hey, I told my baby a couple of weeks ago we had a water leak. She said, oh, I know you handle it. And
Yeah.
she doesn't worry. I don't want her worrying about anything. I don't want her wanting for anything. If
Mm-hmm.
she thinks she wants something, I mean, we're humble. We have a humble existence. But anything she wants, I want her good. Because when she's good, I'm good.
Absolutely. Look, happy life, happy wife. I'm telling you.
I'm so happy. Well, give your final thoughts and comments, my brother.
My final thoughts in this conversation kind of revolved around a little bit, but let's stick with relationships here.
That's right.
This is as simple as it's going to get. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. I know you hear that over and over and over, but when it comes to a long-lasting relationship, you're going to get, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. Okay. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to
That's
make
right.
mistakes. You need to negotiate or conversate, or you need to talk, communicate to solve those problems.
That's right.
Okay. But everything's not catastrophic.
Yeah.
Okay. If you think it's stupid, it's stupid. It's not that hard. If you think it's going to be a dumb thing, it's probably going to be a dumb thing.
That's right.
If you're not sure about something between you and your wife, ask her. How
That's right.
hard is that?
Hello.
How hard is that?
Hello.
That's relationship 101. Communication. And don't be hurtful. Words hurt. Be aware of that. Words hurt.
Man, they if you do not think words hurt, say the wrong thing or let somebody say the wrong thing to you. Listen, love you, man, and I appreciate you pinch hitting for us last week.
Absolutely.
Hey, hug short round for us.
I'm gonna kiss him too.
All right, dog. I appreciate you, man. Listen, let me share something with y'all, and I hope you don't think we're perfect. We at 57, I'll be 58 in a couple of months. I still fumble the ball too. I had to call and talk to my baby this morning on the way to teach my class, and she said, "You know I love you. That's why I talk to you the way I talk to you sometimes." I say, "Yes, ma'am." And I said, "I love you too," because I'm like Sneaky. I don't want to lose her. And y'all saw me break down here when we went through that accident. I broke down on the live and my eyes were filled with tears. And I prayed so hard the night of the accident. I said, Lord, don't take her from me. And I prayed hard. I broke down to my insurance and the young lady that was talked to me the night of the accident at Progressive. So we're constantly working through things because we both come from toxic marriages. And so we're very deliberate to make sure we're good with each other. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's a work in progress. We care. And let me share this with you. And I know some of y'all say y'all want some men like us. And Dr. Hill Bumpy spoke to this. Single ladies, single men, make sure you love you. And in one of my books, I talk about, it's a devotional, I Declare Love. And put this in your notes. If you don't love you, it's criminal to expect somebody else to love you. And let me say this, because Mel said this. And let me speak to this. I don't know how many of y'all watched The Lion King. And ladies, I'm saying this for you. How many of y'all love The Lion King? And I'm saying this for the ladies tonight. And I told it to one of my students today. Nyla was searching for food. And Simba had got misplaced because Scar told him he killed his daddy when he was a cub. And so Simba was misplaced. And so one day Nyla was out hunting for food because food had gotten scarce. And she attacked Simba and thinking he's somebody else. And she said, Simba, Nyla. And they were like, where have you been? Oh, I just been chilling, you know. I've been hanging out with Timber, Pumbaa, and Timber. And so she told him, Pride Rock is in trouble, and you need to take your rightful place. She spoke. Y'all, I'm getting goosebumps before I said it. She spoke to the king in Simba. Ladies, if you don't ever hear any more relationship advice, you speak to the king in that man. And when he said words have power, you got to talk. You know I am Coach Angel. You got to speak the right talk. Because see, a lot of y'all, as Coach Angel would say, a lot of y'all have been dealing with court jesters thinking that they are king. You can't hate a clown for being a clown. No disrespect. But if you want a king, you got to get your queenness together. And let me share something else with you. I'm going to drop this on you. A queen's business is to serve and protect her king. If that's not your mentality or heart's desire, you don't see people talking like this on social media. I want to serve and protect my king. They say, I'm ready for my king. But what kind of language are they speaking? I'm going to leave y'all alone. I missed y'all from last week. I missed y'all. I missed you. So I'll go live again probably close to Sunday. It's Resurrection Sunday. But hope everybody, hey, Kelly, I hope thank you. Thank you, Bougie Bree. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts tonight. I love y'all. And tonight has been awesome sauce. I love every one of you. Thank you, Coach, for being here. Coach Angel. Thank you, Sneaky. Thank you, Mel Shona. Thank you, Dr. Hill Bumpy. Thank you for everybody being here. Thank you for the 7,000 hearts. Thank you for my baby being here. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Yes. I'm telling you, masterminds work. Yes. I appreciate everybody. Love you much. And remember, if you stay high on life, life's going to stay high on you. Thank you, Maxwell.